fucking happy.
Happy.
Doesn't
Okay.
make your nipples hard.
We're recording now.
Move slightly up a little bit. Yeah, that way you can be much better. Much better.
So, we need to come up with obviously still an intro. So after the intro we do here, we can start off with just welcome back to the Pendejos podcast. I'm Marco.
And I am Carlos.
Unfortunately, I'm his cousin, and this is episode 2.
Episode 2. Let's see how this goes. So, Marco, what are we going to be talking about today?
We're going to be talking about old movies.
Oh.
Like from your time, you know?
Oh. Technically,
movies.
aren't they from your time too? I mean, you kind of grew up watching them.
I grew up watching you watch them.
You watched them.
I did.
Yeah.
I grew up watching hentai too because of you.
That is a fucking lie. He's
Blue girl.
lying.
The only reason I know
A
that.
la blue girl? What are you talking about?
There you go. You see it, Con.
Cheers, first of all.
Cheers. Episode 2.
Episode 2.
And our fucking logo's even up there. Watch this magic. Woo!
Pendejos.
Oh, it's okay on screen.
With Marco and Carlos. There we go.
Other way. There you go.
I love how gay they look. It's fucking beautiful.
Kind of hard to see on the screen here, but yeah, it's
lovely.
I gotta lower the brightness down, but I can probably do that post. But
That's lovely. Yeah, you need to send me this picture so I can have it.
yeah, I'll send it to you. That's just we might change the font, maybe curve it, make it look pendejo.
More pendejo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it.
I mean, if you take away the D and the rest, it's just pende. You're fucking queer. Pende with Marco and Carlos.
Marco and Carlos.
You can't see how it's super gay.
It's so gay. But it's fine.
Let me try one thing. So,
All right. So what are we
are we specifying genres?
You said old films.
Yeah, I mean, there's fucking all types of old films, you clown.
Right, but okay, genres first of all.
Yeah. I love horror, so.
Horror.
Yeah.
Horror or.
Horror.
Horror or.
Horror or.
Horror.
Sleds.
Or. Yes, I like horror too. I actually grew up watching a lot of fucking horror films. It's ridiculous. I probably shouldn't have been watching any of those films, but whatever.
My parents didn't care.
I don't know.
I'll take that back. They picked and choose when they wanted to care. Oh, look at tit. Oh, you can't watch that. But they let us watch us fucking murder women naked.
All right.
So, there's blood on there. You can't see it. You're a stupid bitch, Mom.
The boob is fucking obscured because it's covered in blood. Jesus, that's the fucking logic. Come on.
No, I remember still Dracula. They were watching it in the apartment where we lived on Black Creek.
Dracula, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bram Stoker's Dracula, the one that came out in the 90s.
Kind of oh, Dad, where am I? Fucking Commissioner Gordon's Dracula.
Oh, fuck. That's right.
Yeah, there's a part where they eat women and she's naked and the person's like, yeah, no, actually, you can't watch. That's that. I'm like, that's the line.
That's the line.
I was like, dude, we just watched this whole fucking movie and then let me finish it.
Wow.
So they were like hiding behind the couch, like, laughing like idiots.
No, man, I used to watch that film with my dad. And I remember there was a weird scene where Dracula seduces, I can't remember what the girl's name is, the one with the red hair.
Scarlett Johansson.
Not Scarlett Johansson.
No, it's the other one.
She wasn't she was like 12 at that time.
Well, there was a girl who's 12 in the movie.
No.
No, I'm thinking Diary or something.
Yeah. You're thinking
was that
Vampire Diaries.
Yes, that's not.
No.
It's.
We're talking about Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but like, who's the little girl?
So the character's name was Lucy. That's her name, Lucy.
But who was the actor? Was it Scarlett or was it the other one?
Oh, no. Scarlett was a child. She was a child. No, in that movie it was Kristen Dunst.
Okay, that's it. I remember it was just, yeah. It's just kind of weird because someone tries to do this little girl or something.
No, in that one, she's a little girl that gets transformed into a vampire.
No, so she's like 2000. So she's like older. So she's an older woman now by then, but she's just stuck in a girl's body.
the thing is, she ages about 60 years, so 60 years pass in the film, and she's still in the body of a you know, a preteen. So she's not even a teen.
Sounds like hentai to me.
I mean, okay, it can get really nasty from there.
It sounds like Japanese fucking porn here.
But you know, so she starts getting all her womanly desires, but since her body's never gonna grow, her mind grows, but not her body. So you know,
fucked up. Like, is that?
Ah, man, never do that. That's why you never make children into vampires.
Yeah.
Okay? It's because of that. It fucks them up completely.
It's like the Let Me In too. Like, that movie's fucked.
Oh, yeah. You know, that's a remake of
an old one. Well, that movie's been remade a few times, I think.
Yeah.
But the one that they remade was actually pretty good with that girl from... I forget her name. Chloe something.
Chloe Moritz something.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We're not good with our white women unless it's Scarlett Johansson. Racism! Triggered!
He's the actor. I don't know shit about really movies.
Well,
I know things about movies. I just don't care about actors, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't involve me, I don't really
that's
care.
Why I don't care about you. So. Look, you just trying to say that. I don't fucking care.
I mean, you know, if it doesn't involve me, I don't really give a shit. Wow, that just sounds fucking egotistical and self-centered.
Yeah, it's fine. You're an actor.
But so getting back to Bram Stoker's, the character Lucy. So she's the one that gets bitten first, and Dracula slowly is draining her and is slowly transforming her into a vampire.
It's Keanu's fiance?
No, Keanu's best friend's fiance. Yeah. So the Winona Ryder character, that's her best friend. Okay. And there's a scene in the middle of like their garden where the Dracula is transformed into like this werewolf type thing, right?
Yeah.
And he's feeding on her, but he's also like fucking her, like he's having sex with her. I remember just watching that scene like in complete horror the first time because I was like, oh my god, right?
Is that what you did to your mom?
No! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's why you're gay.
You know?
If you fuck women, you turn into a werewolf.
That's what happens, okay? You get those desires and you get so hungry, you know? No, and the funny thing is that, so we were watching this film, and that scene comes, and he's feeding on her, and he's like, you know, having sex with her, and then the Winona Ryder character shows up, and Dracula looks at her, and then he looks at, like, the camera, and he looks at her, do not look at me! And then it was a flash, and at that flash, the TV turned off. There was a power outage. And I remember just freaking out. And my dad just starts laughing because he's just like, it was just such a coincidence.
He turned off the fucking light.
No, because it was everywhere in the house.
Right, so he's fucking with you, made your mom
It just turned off.
This is what really happened there. Your mom and your dad made a bet, and your dad's like, I'm pretty sure I can make Carlos gay. Watch this. Show that scene.
Well, it fucking worked.
Oh, 100%. So I don't know what he won, but
rest in peace, Poppy. We love you.
Dracula made you gay. Okay, got you.
Probably, you know, it probably contributed to my psychosexual development. Who knows? You know what I mean? But I remember just seeing that and then just screaming. And then my dad was he was looking around. He was like, oh, well, isn't that some shit? Just relaxed. He's just like, it wasn't paranormal. You know what I mean? It just happened, right? It was just really
Was it
fun.
thundering outside?
Huh?
Was it raining?
Yeah, it actually was.
Oh, there you go.
Obviously. I'm saying, you know, like he was. I was a fucking little kid, right?
He's just in his bed like, it's raining outside. Thunderstorms.
But I'm like all terrified and shit.
Your mom's in the background? Jesus Christ.
No, she wasn't even there. It was just me and my dad.
Okay.
And I just remember that, like that it never left me because it was such like an impactful moment because I was just so into that scene, you know what I mean? Because I was like, oh my god. And then boom.
What are the chances?
What are the chances, right? It was just so crazy. So yeah, so it was so impactful that it was just. And every time that I see that movie and that scene, I always remember that, and it's just like, oh man, like that probably really fucked me up.
That's in the courtyard, right?
It's in the courtyard, yeah.
That Dracula is I like it. He's just such a weird.
Yeah.
Because like you said, he turns into like that werewolf thing with, or like weird. Like it's weird. It can just shapeshift, I guess, into anything in that.
Well, that's the thing. Dracula is supposed to be a shapeshifter, like but not into any form. He just has specific forms, right? So he can turn into a bat. He can turn into a wolf. He can turn into mist, right? So he can turn into vapor and shit.
Come here.
Yeah, and he also can turn into like a shadow and move by shadow, right?
That happens in the movie too, right? Where he moves shadow form and he's fucking with Keanu.
Yes, he moves.
He's
by
fucking
shadow.
him in his sleep too.
Well, he fingers him.
That's
What's
going on?
It's
in too far.
I don't know, man. This is like the 14th century, but Jesus.
Yeah, that he did such a terrible accent there.
Poor Keanu.
It was his first time trying to sound that way, but
Yeah, and he should have.
yeah.
Or they at least should have had some sort of vocal coach or something.
I think they tried.
Oh, he was just that terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. Poor Keanu. We love you, Keanu, if you're watching.
Yeah, I love you, brother.
Fucking,
don't do that ever again.
We love you. I loved all your fucking Matrix films. Oh my god.
Except for the last one.
No, I like the last one. I love the last one. I love what they did with it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I love you, Keanu. Make love to me.
He didn't make the movie. He just acted it.
He just acted in it. Okay, so are we talking about horror films, but from what era? Because horror from different eras is completely different.
Yeah,
Well,
no, it
obviously.
depends. I guess we can go from when they were good, which is probably like
80s?
80s. And then when it turned to shit. And then when they
Early
got
2000s.
pretty good again. Well, actually, early 2000s kind of revived the horror genre. I was like more in the 90s where shit went down. Early 2000s, like mid 2000s when shit started getting good again. And then we went back to trash. And now
What
we're-
what do you
So-
mid 2000s, like what was good? I don't remember.
I think Scream came out
Oh, Scream 2 came out like in the late 90s.
like late 90s, 2000s. Like so that revived the slasher genre. Like that was the
Yeah.
thing that brought back because
Yeah.
horror got to a point where it got trash after a while. Like once they started like Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
Friday,
Halloween.
Halloween, Elm Street.
Yeah.
Like they went from good to like trash, and then because just kept making them, and then all these movies are all the same.
Yeah.
But like when those movies first started, it was fantastic.
Yes.
And then they went through trash, and then late 90s, early 2000s. That's
Yeah.
when like Scream came out, and then
Yeah.
fuck, I can't off the top of my head, I can't really think. But it was a good time for horror movies to come back. The Faculty was a fucking sick movie.
The Faculty was a good movie.
Right,
Yes. Yeah.
and it was like they didn't take itself too seriously.
No,
like it was,
but it was good.
but it was yeah.
The Faculty also, I Know What You
Photo.
Did. I Know What You Did last summer.
Summer.
Those were pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean. The first three Nightmare films are always going to be my top favorite.
See, the funny part, like you said, because I think we talked about a little bit last time, like the part 2, how it's super gay.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
people hated it because people were fucking homophobic before. And it's actually fucking good.
yeah,
Because
it's a good film.
it's
a lot of homoeroticism in it.
One,
but,
I
you know.
hate this shit so much, but representation. But this is what this is the representation that it's not forced.
Yeah, it just is.
It just is, right? It's not like, oh, let's represent gay people, let's represent this. No, it's just, that's the script. That's how the producer wanted it, shoot it, and that's how that's how it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he denied it for a long time. What?
Oh.
There's nothing gay here.
Absolutely.
What? What are you talking
When
about?
you're talking about gay, there's nothing gay going on here.
Dude, that's so gay.
He's like, all right, like he's just going to a gay bar, a leather bar, where he
it's-
finds his teacher.
Like, so that, like now the people are like, oh, representation. Look, yeah, no, like, no, off topic here, but like, women lead roles, gay and all that stuff. Like, it was always there. People just didn't fucking care before because it wasn't a deal where you're not hiring just because it's this. So,
Well, That's another topic.
Yeah,
You can go back into that because that's a very thick topic.
Yeah, no, it is.
Thick.
No, it is. Yeah.
Thick. But you're right. That movie was. It just was. You know what I mean? And it was the kid. He was obviously gay. You know.
Well, the
I mean?
actor was gay.
Yeah,
himself,
the actor was gay himself too,
Yeah.
right? But what I'm saying is just that it was presented in a way that it was just a high school kid going through some shit.
Sorry, pause for a second. I mean, maybe I just thought of something. It looks so much better. You can't. It looks like the mic just floated in the air.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's some magic.
It's some magic. Move closer so my camera can catch all your beauty and your radiance.
Just fucking holding my fat.
You needed the tape. That's what you needed, like the Asian tape.
You know how fucking brutal was in there? Sorry.
But it's amazing how they.
Yeah, then you wake up in the morning or like you're fucking and half the tape gets ripped off. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, shit. You should have known what you were getting yourself into.
How? No, see, that's not fair. Cause
transmogrification is a thing. You might.
So now we have to check if people are real.
Yeah. I mean.
Then you have to assume. See, no, then that's. Are you assuming I'm fucking fat?
Are you assuming that I'm a fucking woman?
Fucking, you can't win in this world. Just no winning.
Oh shit! Oh, you have a dick. Like, what do you do?
What? I wasn't raised as no quitter though. Well, you're already gay. You might
shit!
Just finish it.
Oh well, I mean, you're there, right?
Yeah, you're already fucking gay. Just fucking finish the job. John, I'm gonna show you how to fuck.
Just so we're clear, we're not actually homophobic. I am a homo myself.
I'm 100%.
Yeah.
Male. Biology. Male biology.
Biologically male.
That's, Ben Shapiro.
Oh, fuck.
You're biologically male.
Biologically male. Yeah, so that film just existed for what it was, and it was a obvious little gay kid that was going through shit, and then, he just happened to be living in the nightmare house, and then
all his friends, and
then shit happened to him, you know what I mean? But it was just set up,
coming out.
Pretty much, and that's the thing was Freddy Krueger, he knew that he was a fucking queer. Yeah. Freddy knew. He'd even play with him very gay in the film, like he would touch him up and shit. The whole fact that he came out of his body,
it was like him coming out.
It's really fucked up. And if you actually look at that film and you see all the subtext behind it, it's fucking amazing. Like it's an amazing film.
It is.
You know what I mean?
And I like that. There's a cult following behind it now. It's actually ranked one of the higher ones now.
Yes.
Used to be trashing out one of the higher ones. People actually appreciate it
for what it is. Exactly.
Because, gay guys.
And that's the thing. See, for me as a little gay boy, watching these films, I felt a sense of, I didn't even want to say am I identifying with it?
Dracula was right.
It's all fucking Bram Stoker's Dracula. You fucking, you know what I mean? It's his fault. No, I watched those films before I watched Dracula. But what I'm saying is just because I didn't know anything about gay. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, especially in the 80s and in the 90s, there was no awareness of this. There was no awareness of being gay. You know what I mean? There was no.
You might like that.
You're right. Listen, I first became aware of penis. How my affinity for penis when I was 6 years old. We went to the swimming pool over there at St. Clair and Caledonia. What's it called?
JP something.
Yes, that one. So I remember just going. So we were going to the change room, right? And it was just men. Shit. It was just men getting naked and getting ready to go to the pool. And you would see all these guys with their dinglings just dangling around. And I remember just staring, right? And I couldn't stop looking.
Mama quiero leche.
Yeah.
That means mama, I want milk.
I want milk. Milky. But I didn't know anything. You know what I mean? I just knew that I liked what I saw, right? And I remember my dad looking at me. Eso no se mira. Like, you don't look at that. So he knew. Like, he fucking knew.
Oh, he was just trying to teach you not to stare at dicks.
Maybe, you know what I mean? But I think as parents, they knew. They must have known, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you look at pictures back in the day, we're like, fuck, we shit at home. I your mama. Oh, shit.
What do you mean? Like, explain that for the people so they can understand.
So Carlos always dressed up. I want to say gay because... but I mean,
because we'll get canceled.
But I mean, clearly.
Really? Dressed up? Like how? Like, what do you mean? Because one, my mother dressed me.
Okay. So your mom was a racist. No, but I don't know. It's not that I don't know. It's a joke that there's a picture of all of us in Power Rangers costume and you're just holding a pig to your face. Ken's like, Ken's like, I should have known. Your shirts are pretty gay too.
Yeah, they were. Holy shit. I made the Tasmanian Devil look gay somehow. And as I wore a lot of Tasmanian Devil shirts, and somehow when they were on me, he just
ripped his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
Poop.
Ew! Get out! Get out! You're fucked. But anyways.
That guy got fucked.
Watching those films as a little gay boy, I remember just thinking, oh.
You guys are monsters.
Holy shit. Fuck, like, am I a demon? Do I have a demon inside of me? Like, you know, like, no. You know, it was just something to see something that was similar to you in being portrayed on the film, right? And not necessarily
kind of made it normal.
It normalized it in a sense, you know what I mean? At least for me, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm not as abnormal as maybe I've been told, because religion and, you know, our culture, like Latin culture, is really like, you know, tenés que ser un hombre, porque los hombres se casan con mujeres y tienen varios hijos, you know? Need to be a man. Need to get married to a woman and have like 6 fucking children.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know.
It's a lot of cleaning.
Fuck that. But yeah, so even, you know, I remember just identifying with that film a lot and thinking, okay, well, you know, that's that.
Yeah.
And then the third film was when Wes Craven came back, not as a director, but he wrote the third film. And
which one is that one? Is that the Dream
Warrior?
Dream Warriors, yeah.
Yes.
That's the one where the guy's ear gets fucked up, right?
No, that's actually the 5th one.
No.
Yeah, Dream Warrior is with Patricia Arquette. It was her first film. And it's when they're in insane asylum for young people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's when the town, they were taking pills and stuff, and then they started taking it, and then they started remembering Freddy, so they started giving him powers and stuff.
No. That's actually further down the line. This was before all that.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So in this film is where the pill Hypnosil is introduced. Like, they didn't have Hypnosil before that, and Hypnosil is what they use in that franchise to prevent you from dreaming. Because if you don't dream, then Freddy cannot exist in the dreamscape, right? So in this film, Nancy, who was the protagonist of the first film, comes back, and at this point, she has become like a dream specialist therapist. You know, so her specialty is in psychology, but in dreams and dream interpretation and some shit. And she's actually on that experimental drug Hypnosil, which has kept Freddy at bay. So even though she's been living in what's the town called? I can't remember what the town is called. Westwood or something. I can't remember. She hasn't been haunted by Freddy Krueger, even though Freddy Krueger has been, like, you know, ravaging through the teen population for a few years, right? So that's where the Hypnosil pill actually gets introduced, right?
Okay,
so that's
in the third one. That's where
the third one. Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
because they even used it, I think, in Freddy vs. Jason. Like,
yeah. They had because apparently not all the teens get haunted by Freddy, and only a few of them, and then the ones that do, they just take them to the, you know, crazy farm, and they put them on Hypnosil, and then they induce them into a coma, and then that way it can't spread like a fucking virus.
So scary.
That's crazy, man. Imagine.
That's fucking scary.
Honestly, it was real.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
excuse me.
The only horror movie that ever gave me nightmares was Freddy Krueger.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
See, the first one.
It's just.
The first one is a straight horror film.
I just grew up not really watching it, just
Yeah.
watching, like I said, watching you watch clips of it and just seeing parts of fucked up shit. And then I would have nightmares, right? And then like I'd legitimately be fucking scared of
you see,
as a kid. And then I was like, holy fuck. But then I'm like, oh, then I obviously watch it and it's like,
this is
I
not
was just straight up
scary.
so stupid. So dumb.
But in the 80s, that looked fucking cool. And it looked crazy.
That's legitimately the only.
Yeah.
And that's really what made me love horror after that, because I was like, oh shit. I'm like, this shit's actually pretty cool. Like that actually scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But then once, I realized it's just a fucking movie, obviously, when I was a kid, I was like,
Yeah.
horror movies are stupid.
Horror movies are stupid.
Let's split up, guys, and die.
Let's go have sex when we're not supposed to.
And that's another thing that all the horror movies kind of made, like,
Anyone who has sex dies.
like,
Well, I would have fucking died.
well, I mean, you killed the people having sex in part 2. Remember? Kills all his friends. Dude, what are you doing? You kill me. I'm not gay. Fuck you.
There's just something inside me that needs to come out. Oh my god. It's coming. It's coming. And then Freddy.
Next scene, his friend's gay's asshole ripped open.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Cut
it's
that out.
a good scene. If you watch the director's cut.
What's the director's cut? Ew. Are you ready for Freddy? Oh. Ew.
Jesus Christ, like,
You see,
rip open his asshole.
maybe we should like fucking, when we make some money, just make our own fucking horror film. Can you imagine how that would be actually really
Dude, I have
fucked
a
up.
fucked up brain.
Yeah, so do I. But the thing is, that people that have fucked up brains like that, when they make,
Get canceled.
when they try to make shit, it comes out really fucked up, and a lot of people just either don't understand it or it's just too fucked up for them.
Well, that's why you have to market it as a fucked up thing. Don't market as. So that's the thing that happens with those movies like that and things that are fucked up. They don't market it as fucked up. Right? They market it as something else, or they just leave out the whole fact that it's fucked up.
It's fucked
and then
up.
people watching, they're like, well, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
That's not what I was expecting.
Did you watch The Human Centipede?
Yeah. They market it as fucked up.
Did they?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't remember, because I remember just seeing
No,
it.
they 100% went off like this is probably one of the most fucked up movies you're going to watch.
And it was. Jesus fucking
that's what I
Christ.
mean.
Holy fuck. Like, that was a really fucked
You
up
gotta, like,
film.
Example, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Demon Souls, Bloodborne. Those games are all marketed as what? Fucking hard.
Get better, bro.
Yeah, get good, bro. But really, they haven't stopped marketing that way.
Closer. Just closer, yeah.
I can.
You can? Okay.
But it's marketing, man. Market it properly. Don't try to hide what it is.
Don't try to hide exactly
But
what it
like
is, yeah.
that's like you said, right? If we had our own money, we don't have to abide by. Oh, this is what the company says. Your executive said you have to do it. I guess fuck you.
The suits.
Yeah.
It's always the suits. They fuck everything up because they have no actual creativity.